What's going on, G's? Kev here, back for another video. Today, we're talking about how I keep my wheels clean and what I use to keep them clean. Now let's talk about some of the chemicals that I like to use when I'm cleaning my wheels. Now to remove any brake dust or anything that's going to be stuck in my clear coat on my wheels, I like to use this iron removing spray. This stuff works great at taking out embedded brake dust, road tar, anything that has iron deposits in it, and it turns a nice purple color when it's activating. So I'm going to start here with a quick spray down of the wheel, just to remove any loose contaminants that may be stuck on there. Along with rinsing off the tire as well. I'm going to go ahead and treat the rim first with this iron removing spray. Now while the iron removing spray is doing its job, I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this non-acid wheel and tire cleaner on my tires and let that start working its magic too. So not much might happen right away, but if you give it just a couple of minutes, you'll notice all of this nastiness coming off of the wheel. Okay, while those cleaners are doing their job here, I'm going to explain some about the brushes that I like to use. Got my favorite, it's a long boy. Now this gets into these little holes right here in your rim and allows you to clean the backside inside of your wheel. Love this thing. My favorite tool. Now this guy I like to use to clean off lug nuts and any letters that might be embedded in the wheel. This makes it much easier to clean all that dirt out of those little tiny cracks and crevices. Now for cleaning the actual face of the wheel, I'm taking this out of Ammo NYC's book. We've got a microfiber towel. I'm just going to use this and gently scrub all of these areas on the faceplate. Next up on the list of brushes is going to be our tire brush. Now I have a 2-in-1 brush here that also has a triangle head on the other end. Okay, now we got the wheels done. Let's go ahead and get started on the rest of the car so we can get her done before it starts getting too sunny out here. Okay, car's all cleaned up, and I think it's time we talk about some coatings that I like to use on my wheels. Now I prefer to use the Carbon Force ceramic right here by Chemical Guys. This stuff works great and it lasts a really long time. Now for something just a little less labor intensive, I like to use the Griot ceramic 3-in-1 wax. This stuff works great for a once a week wax, once a month wax, just to keep my wheels shining and to keep stuff off them. For that final touch, I like to add a little bit of wax. In my choice, it's Chemical Guys Butter Wet Wax. This stuff, it works amazing, it smells great, and it has great hydrophobic qualities to keep water beating, just like this. Now I like to pair these coatings together. First, I'll start off with the Carbon Force by Chemical Guys. This is great for a once a year protection. Then I'll move on over to my ceramic 3-in-1 wax or the butter wet wax, depending on what I feel like doing. Now the butter wet wax and that ceramic 3-in-1 wax are interchangeable. I like to use those about every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks. Now in combination, that butter wet wax or that 3-in-1 ceramic wax with the ceramic coating is going to give you a long lasting shine, keep your wheels clean, and it's also going to keep brake dust from sticking to your wheels. Now for my tire shine, for that final little glossy touch, I like to use the Meguiar's Endurance Tire Gel. This stuff's great because it's not a spray-on, so you don't have to deal with wiping any tire shine off of your wheels once you put it on. It also lasts a lot longer than an aerosol tire spray would. I'm going to add just a little bit of tire gel onto the corner of this towel, and I like to rub the towel together a little bit. Move that tire shine around and get it all covered in that towel. Now I'm just going to gently wipe my tire. This only takes a few minutes. Well, I think that's going to do it for today, boys. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. As always, smash that like button and subscribe for more content just like this.